If you saw this headline on the Bangor Daily News' website this morning, you might reasonably assume that Maine Senator Susan Collins said she opposes the deployment of 700 Marines to Los Angeles to police American citizens who are protesting against ICE. But that's not what she said. And this is what's important to understand about the political news reporting in the BDN and the Press Herald, both. This story is actually based on comments that Senator Collins made to reporters in the Capitol on Tuesday, as reported by Politico. And even Politico reported it as opposing, but here's what Politico actually reported that Collins said, quote, "I would draw a distinction between the use of the National Guard and the Marines. Active duty forces are generally not to be involved in domestic law enforcement operations." Okay, that's not opposing. Politico extracted 5 other words from another quote, quote, "probably makes the most sense." That's in a paragraph, paraphrased about how Senator Collins thinks that the National Guard is better suited for this than the Marines. To its credit, News Center Maine actually followed up with Senator Collins' office to clarify her position and actually get a quote that they can use in their own reporting, and Senator Collins' office provided one, to their credit. I'll put it up on the screen here, but the key sentence is, quote, "We should not be involving the Marines and other active duty military at this point." When people ask me how Senator Collins has been able to preserve her political support for so long, it's because of situations like this. She gives a vague, both-sidesy type of comment on the record. Main news outlets, especially the print ones, report it in the most populist form, and people hear what they want to hear. So Senator Collins opposes the deployment of Marines to Los Angeles. Got it. I don't understand why it's hard to be explicit about that, why it's hard to be clear about that, to give a clear quote in the first place. Why not be proactive about that? Why not put out a press release? Why not put it on social media? Why is it so hard for Mainers to actually find out how their senior senator feels on this incredibly important question?